CPEA is a Brussels-based NGO and it stands for Climate Positive Europe Alliance. We're basically an NGO consisting of 4 green building councils in Europe and the European Association of Heating, Cooling and Ventilation associations. And our focus is very much on core themes that are currently on the radar of the European Commission, predominantly sustainable finance, circular economy, but we're also very active in the field of data capture and data management because we feel that this is very much a cross-cutting theme for the success of a lot of European initiatives and stakeholder initiatives. Well, I think ESG has definitely been around for much longer than the taxonomy, and I think the first time it got mentioned was in 2005, so that's quite a long time ago. But it's clearly originated in the world of finance, so investors, pension funds, and so forth. And the taxonomy is something that obviously came from the legislator. It was the attempt of the European Commission to create a common language around what is a sustainable investment. Of course, there are very strong linkages, and I think the taxonomy can also help stakeholders with their ESG endeavors and strategies because we have now clearly defined technical screening criteria. And I think there will be some sort of rapprochement between the two. The problem with ESG that I see is that we just don't have these commonly defined indicators. And so everybody is using their own version of ESG, their own definition of ESG. And that makes reporting very difficult, makes also benchmarking at European level very difficult, because I feel that really ESG or any kind of initiative like that needs to be seen in an international context, not just in a national context. So I think the taxonomy, once it's fully developed, can really help stakeholders to formulate their ESG commitments. But having said that, currently what we're seeing is that most of the ESG commitments are very much focused on the environment only, and only very few are engaging with social issues, and only very much fewer people actually are looking at the interdependencies of all the various ESG silos at the moment. So when I am decarbonizing, what kind of impact does that have on social issues, for instance, on affordability or on communities? So this is something we're actively working on. As CPEA, we have a working group, a pan-European working group with 40 organizations from 10 countries, and from stakeholders from across the board. So we have people from the world of finance, we have NGOs, we have industry representatives, think tanks, and really what we're looking for is a pan-European dialogue around the challenges and the drivers, but also trying to find practical solutions, because we can only do this together.